Hi everybody and welcome back to the Tasting Room. We're sampling today a rather unique bourbon by a newer distillery in Kentucky, Glens Creek here. This is their OCD number 5 Premium. So what makes this particular bourbon unique is what they do here is they're taking the very end of the barrel, with all of the charcoal and all of the little bits of wood, and they're bottling that separately from the rest of the barrel. So this is it's a single barrel, and it's bottled at cask strength. They kind of wanted that unadulterated, real rich, woody kind of dregs of the barrel. That's kind of what they were going for with this one here. And I don't know if they let that age for a little bit longer. It says extra aged here. But yeah, this one is bottled at, like I said, cask strength, 115.4% alcohol. Sorry, 115.4 proof. 57.7%. Yeah, and as you can see, I mean, the color is, I mean, it's just brown. This is not gold, this is not copper, this is dark. And it's a bourbon. They can't add any color to a bourbon, right? So this is all from the charred white oak barrel. It gets 100% of its color. So right away on the nose, this one is not shy at all. Ultra rich, just so oaky. Whew. The predominant note here is just, I don't know, to me, wet charred wood. Like it just started raining on a raging campfire or something. But sit with it, you dig a little bit deeper, and you're getting some sweeter notes here. I'm getting some caramel. I'm getting some dark chocolate. Well, and really, I mean, for 115 proof whiskey here, I'm getting no unpleasant ethanol or anything here. So it definitely has a much more refined feeling than I was anticipating. Boy, it's so different, but almost mesmerizing. Just. Okay, on the palate here, obviously still heavy with that charred wood, and just, my God, look at that color. It's like, I mean, you can even see some of the charcoal residue in the glass. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's filtered, but there's obviously so much wood in there. Not mad about it. But yeah, really good continuity. I mean, I'm still getting that rich caramel coated in dark chocolate. There's also some darker fruit notes in there, some plum. Yeah, moving into the finish, a lot of the same flavors there. A little bit of a burnt honeyed sweetness. The addition of some really pleasant baking spices. There's some cinnamon, some nutmeg in there. And oddly enough, the wood has really mellowed this one out here. I think. I'm really not getting that big giant burn that you'd expect from, you know, a cask strength overproofed whiskey. You know, it's definitely a lot more mellow, a lot more refined, like I said, than I was expecting. That said, though, I mean, you know, fair medium length finish. You know, you've got the spices in there, but it's not, you know, again, it's not overpowering, not terribly spicy. Wish this one did have a little bit more linger on the back end. But very, very tasty, though. Very unique. All right, folks, let's rate this one here. On the nose, you know, again, super rich, super oaky, you know, very nice, you know, kind of that you had that wet charred wood, just like very rich. Had some caramel in there, some chocolate, some nice darker notes that added a little bit of complexity. You know, definitely not for everybody, but certainly unique. I'm going to put it, for me, I'm going to put this one at 23 points for the nose. For the taste, again, very unique. Good continuity, though. We still had the caramel, the dark chocolate in there. Obviously, the wood, because you're not getting away from that with this one here. A little bit of that burnt honeyed sweetness, even some darker fruit notes in there to add a little bit more complexity. Yeah, very nice. I'm gonna put the taste for this one at 22.5 points. On the finish, all those same flavors, that nice woodiness still, and then with the addition of some nice baking spices, we had some little cinnamon, a little nutmeg. Didn't hang around for as long as I was expecting, but still a very nice, pleasant finish. Had some of those sweeter notes throughout. I'm going to put the finish for this one at 21.5 points. And then for the overall balance, again, this is going to kind of depend on your perspective. I mean, because, I mean, it did have some pretty powerful flavors in there that kind of stole the show. But at the same time, I mean, A+ for continuity. And, I mean, hell, it was rich, it was sweet, it was spicy. I mean, it hit all the marks for me. I'm going to put the balance for this one at 22.5 points. And that is going to leave me with an overall score of 89.5 points for this Glen's Creek OCD No. 5 Premium. So thanks everybody for tuning in today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up or leave a comment in the comment section down below. And then of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already a member. And then after you do, ding that little bell next to the subscribe button to make sure you get notifications of new videos that come out. New videos come out on the weekends and I would hate for you to miss one. So go ahead and do that for me and I will see you again next week right here on The Tasting Room.